Hi guys, I wanted to show you something about the center of our block this month, and we are on block 3. So when I did my cutting, this was the piece I cut that was supposed to be piece A1. This is foundation block A, and what that means is you'll see this is block 1. They want you to lay it on here like this. So when I laid it on there, I realized that I was just going to have an orange center, which is fine if that's what you want. But anybody who's been around me in classes knows that I drink coffee like a fiend, and I really wanted a coffee cup in the middle of this little block here, okay? So what I did was I found a strip I had left over from cutting. I had this nice strip left over, and it might have been left over from last month, I'm not sure. But I found my little coffee cup, and I measured this, and this strip is 2 3/4 inches wide, which is why I think it's left over from last month. And our square here was 2.5 inches. Yeah, 2.5 inches, okay? So I thought, oh, that won't be a problem. This is 2 3/4, and except I realized that you were supposed to lay it on here on point. So what I did was I printed my block onto the foundation paper piecing paper, not the Ricky Tim's super stable poly, the foundation paper piecing paper by June Taylor. And I have it printed here, and I see how well I can see through it. So what I know is my piece here was going to come out farther. But all I really need is 1/4 inch past my points, right? And so I laid it on here and I measured, and it was definitely big enough. So this paper is so see-through that I could even see through to see that my little coffee cup, see it right there, the shadow of it, the outline of it? I can even see where it's going to be placed. So what I did was I used my paper to place it on here so that my coffee cup is exactly in the middle of my square. And I had to pick the one that had a heart on it and little steam coming out the top because it's just so cute. So now all I'm going to do to trim this up is this, because obviously I don't want to keep going with all of this hanging off the edges. So you all know enough about paper piecing by now that you should be able to start to see where you're going to cut things off. And basically all I need to do here is fold on all 4 of my lines and trim. So what I'm going to do is fold back on my line, and I'm going to trim 1/4 inch away. And I'm going to do that all the way around. Whoops. Helps if you use the ruler correctly. And I'm going to get my extra, so my 2 big pieces are already gone. And then I'm just going to go ahead and trim it away on my other sides as well, because eventually I'm going to fold on all 4 of these lines. So when I'm placing a piece on here, because I like the way it cuts up, because we call this fussy cutting. We do it a lot in English paper piecing, but you can do it in any kind of quilting. Fussy cutting is when you're cutting so that you get a specific design in a specific spot. So I wanted this coffee cup in the center of the square. So I went ahead and basted it on, and then I went ahead and folded on all 4 lines, and then I folded back and I cut. So I already have my seam allowances all made already, okay? So that's how you can do this if you want to get a coffee cup in the exact middle. I will see you back soon.